Hello, Lakeview students. This is Mrs. Rabaska here to review great research sites for you to explore as you prepare for the Lakeview school-wide debate. Besides helping you with this debate, the tutorial will help you with any other research that you need to do while here at Lakeview or in high school and beyond. As opposed to a Google search, databases are your best resources because they've already been reviewed by experts and have been chosen as good quality information that is up to date. They also provide you with your citation. Those two reasons alone make them the best resources for you to utilize. First, there are two ways to get there, and we practiced this at the beginning of the year, and that's been quite a while, so I think a review is in order. When we worked on this at the beginning of the year, we bookmarked the Mid-Continent databases together when you met with me as a class. So if I exit out of here, if we go to just look at my screen here, up here in my bar, I do have the bookmark for the Mid-Continent research databases. You should still have that as long as you didn't delete it. And if you've got it, you're just going to click on that and it takes you straight out to the Mid-Continent databases. If you don't happen to have that link anymore, or that bookmark, then you're going to want to go to the Lakeview Middle School website here. And as we've practiced many times, we're going to go to About Our School, down to Media Center, and then down to Research. Once we're here, we need to click on General Primary Resources. All right, and here's where you will notice that we have Mid-Continent sitting. So you're going to click on this, and you will notice that this takes you exactly to the same place as where I went when I clicked on my bookmark. All right, so once we are here, we have to click on this link right here that says Homework Help for Teens. When we click into this, you're going to see a whole lot of databases that you can explore. And you are welcome to look at all of these. I'm going to highlight a couple of them that I think will help you the most. I'm going to click back here really quickly. So the two best resources that I'm going to show you are in yellow here. The first one, is called Opposing Viewpoints in Context, and the second one is called the SIRS Issues Researcher. So if I go back over here, you will see these yellow flag lines. These are the different areas. So there's an online tutor section, authors and literature, dictionaries and encyclopedias, etc. Where we need to go is news and views. All right, so if we look here, you'll see here is Opposing Viewpoints, and here is SIRS Issues Researcher. So I'm going to click into this one first, and mine went straight into it. I thought I'd cleaned it out. Really what should have come up is the little box for you to put in your library card number. So if I go back here, I just want to show you that again. We made sticky notes on your computer's first quarter. You should still have your sticky note down at the bottom of your screen that you can click on, and it should say Mid-Continent Library Card. Here it is again. You can use your own library card number if you have that, or you can use Lakeview's number, which is right here. Just don't forget that you don't want to put any spaces in when you type the number in. Okay, so pretend that I typed that in and then it took me into this issues researcher. So there's a whole lot of issues here, and you can click on this to view all issues, but if you just look over here, you can scroll down and there are just so many that you can look at. I'm going to keep scrolling down to see what they have as far as globalization goes. So if we look here, I see globalization, and I also see globalization, moral and ethical aspects. So if I click on that one, it's going to bring up some different things here. There's two different viewpoints here, so you can look at that. You can also choose Lexile measure low to high so that you're reading the easier ones first. So you'll just kind of have to look through that and see if there's anything that will help you. Don't forget that you can also use the advanced search over here. As you delve into this a little bit more, you might come up with some more detailed search terms. So you can always put those in here. You might put in globalization and, world currency or something like that. You can type in your Lexile range that you want to stay in, and that will help you a lot there. All right, going back over here, I'm going to click into opposing viewpoints in context. And if we look at this one, they have some different areas here, and you can actually, these are the pictures up at the top, but if we look at these categories, we might want to look at society and culture. And once we click into this, it gives us a lot of topics. So in society and culture, there's a lot of topics that you can look at, including, if we go down to globalization is here. And if you click into this, it will bring up viewpoints, like if you want to look at the two different sides. There's news. You can see right here there's 333 news articles about this. So if you click into that, you can just kind of look through and see if there's anything that will help you. You can also do the advanced search on this one as well. And if you even just typed in globalization there, and then you set your Lexile range, you can see what comes up that way. All right, so those are the two that I think will help you a lot. But if we continue to look at some of these, there's magazines and newspapers you can look into. U.S. History in Context and World History in Context may help you as well. Encyclopedia Britannica is always a great place to start. It might help you kind of narrow down what you're looking for. And then Explora for Teens, we practiced this one earlier in the year as well. They have some different categories here. So current issues might be a good one to click into. We can go down and look and see if there's anything about globalization. You can kind of look through those, or you can do your advanced search up here. And if we just then type in globalization, and we go down here to the Lexile and choose grade 7 to 8 and hit search. There's some other things that you could do, but there's a lot of good articles that are going to come up for you to look at. All kinds of things. There's videos. You can continue to limit over here. So Explora is a great one for you to utilize as well. Okay, I'm going to go back over here. So I just kind of highlighted the ones listed here: Explora for Teens, U.S. History in Context, and World History in Context. And then I wanted to end on some other ones that you might take a look at that are on our library website again. So you're going to go to that Lakeview website, follow that same order that we did, but instead of going into General Primary Resources, you click on News Current Event Resources. And sitting here, you've got USA Today, Newsbank, CNN Student News, Twain Tribune. Those are all very helpful. So if I click on that over here, I'll just want to take a look here. Newsbank, they have some categories here, and if you even look in world cultures, and you kind of have to just make sure you're looking around when you get in here, but there's global economy over here that might be helpful. There's social issues that might be helpful as you're looking. Once you click into these, let's see, let's try global economy here. And if we click into that, that does bring up an advanced search. So if this doesn't give you what you're looking for, then you can erase this and type in what you're looking for. You know, if you just want a general thing about globalization right now, um, there's some things that come up here in Newsbank. So those are some of the options that I wanted to show you today. Thanks for listening. As always, if you need help with any of this or you're stuck, please come and see me in the Media Center and I'll be happy to assist you however I can. If you don't want to watch this entire video again, there will be a link with the written version on Schoology and the debate resources. So I encourage you to look at those if you've kind of can't remember what exactly to do. Good luck with the debates links.